Good morning children. I hope you all doing fine. Last class we have learnt about introduction to history. What is history? Difference between story and history. Who is father of history and sources of history. Under sources of history we have literary sources and archaeological sources. Under literary again we have written literature and oral literature. Written literature we have two types, that is native literature and foreign literature. Native literature, what do you mean by native literature? It is created by Indians in different language. Foreign literature, it is created by foreigners, is called foreign literature. We have one more literature, that is oral literature, which comprises of folk songs and ballads, etc. It is created by illiterates. Archaeological sources, the remains that have been buried in the earth and removed through excavation. For example, coins, inscriptions, monuments, etc. So, these all about the sources of history. In today's session, let us learn about the India as introduced by Europeans. We know that Indians were having a knowledge of history through Puranas and myths. Children, what do you mean by Puranas? Puranas is written in Sanskrit language. The meaning of Puranas is ancient, that is old. Myths, what do you mean by myths? Myths means ancient stories or set of stories about the people. But when compared to Europeans' history and Indian history is totally different from the European history. The Europeans who arrived to India during 16th century were Jesuit priests. Jesuit priests are the members of the Society of Jesus founded by Ignatius Loyola. They were responsible for the systematic study of lifestyle of Indians. Heinrich Roth translated Sanskrit grammar into Latin language, that is 350 years ago. In later century, Father Coverdokes identified the similarities between Sanskrit and European languages. The Britishers who were ruling India tried to understand the history, traditions, customs, values, beliefs and laws of Indians to strengthen the relationship between India and Europeans. So, some administrators attracted towards the Indian literature and culture. As a result of that, Manusmriti, Bhagavad Gita and other great literary works were translated into English language. So children, this is about the introduction of India by the Europeans. In the next class, I'll explain about the contributions of Europeans to Indian history. Thank you.